Jada Pinkett Smith actually asked Scream 2 director Wes Craven if he could make her character die in the most horrific way possible? Looks like he did a good job. In the opening scene at the Rialto Theater, Scream 2 introduced Stab, a scary movie within a scary movie, all based on the events of the first film. This may be also a reference to A Nightmare on Elm Street 4, The Dream Master, 1988. The movie includes a scene in which Alice, played by Lisa Wilcox, enters a theater while asleep. Both scenes were shot in Pasadena's Rialto Theater. Rather than having Wes Craven direct the scenes for Stab, they got someone else to do it, Robert Rodriguez. You might know him as the director of Spy Kids and From Dusk Till Dawn. Rodriguez's directed the Casey Becker, Sid, and Billy scenes in Stab. Stab also serves up a throwback to a conversation between Sid and Tatum in the original Scream, in which Tatum asks Sid who would play her if they made her life into a movie. Sid responds, "With my luck, they'd cast Tori Spelling." And sure enough, Scream 2 cast Tori Spelling to play Sidney in Stab. Did you know Scream 2 could have been given a different title? Other names considered during production included Scream Again, Scream Louder, and Scream: The Sequel. Jada Pinkett Smith and Sarah Michelle Gellar, two big-name actors at the time, are killed pretty quickly into the movie. The idea was to throw back to the tactics of the first film, in which Drew Barrymore's character Casey dies in the opening 12 minutes, despite having been billed prominently for the film. The filmmakers thought that killing off such well-known actors at the beginning of the movie could reinforce the idea that anyone was fair game. After filming, Jada Pinkett Smith sent director Wes Craven a set of steak knives for Christmas.
Hello,
Sidney.
Did you know the cast were not informed of the identity of the killer until the last day of shooting? Also, they didn't receive the last 10 pages of the script until it was time to film the scenes. All cast members were required to sign confidentiality clauses as parts of their respective contracts that precluded them from discussing the outcome of the story and the killer's identity. Debbie Loomis, Billy's mother, being revealed to be one of the killers, is an intentional homage to the first Friday the 13th movie, 1980, in which Pamela Voorhees, Jason's mother, is the killer.
Very bad day. I would like to know...
Laurie Metcalf, who plays Mrs. Loomis, is most famous for her role in the sitcom Roseanne, where her mother was played by Estelle Parsons. Parsons was the original choice to play Mrs. Voorhees in Friday the 13th, before she dropped out, and was replaced by Betsy Palmer. Everything's connected.
Okay.
look, Cotton.
Shut up.
If you pay close attention to the way Ghostface kills their victims in the film, you'll notice he always uses his left hand. The killers are eventually revealed to be Mickey and Mrs. Loomis. Throughout the film, Mrs. Loomis, under her alias Debbie Salt, uses her right hand, but Mickey is left-handed. Mrs. Loomis intentionally killed with her non-dominant hand as part of the plan to have Mickey take the blame for all the killings.
If you really want to be in the spotlight, just let me kill her. Right now.
One of the extras leaked the script to the internet. one of the first major film leaks ever. As a result, the script was almost entirely rewritten and reprinted on special paper to prevent photocopying. In the original ending, before the script was rewritten, Gail, Courtney Cox, was killed by Cotton, Liev Schreiber, and Sidney, Neve Campbell, and Cotton fought to the death.
She makes a good point. Let me think about this. Maybe you should too. Bet you that Diane Sawyer interview's
The actress Laurie Metcalf had a 5-year rule where she wouldn't watch any of her films until 5 years after their release. This means she watched Scream 2 in 2002. Scream 2 came out on December 12, 1997. But did you know some other big blockbusters were supposed to come out then too? When producers saw that Scream 2 would be coming out the same day, they pushed back the release dates for Tomorrow Never Dies and Titanic to avoid the competition.